The basic point to keep in mind is respect for the Holy Quran. If a person disrespects a copy of the Holy Quran, it does not take away from the honor of the Quran. And if someone respects a copy of the Holy Quran, it does not add to its honor. The importance of outward respect for a copy of the Holy Quran is because of the psychological effect it has on us. Now, the philosophy of respect is related to influence. Someone we respect can say an ordinary thing and it has an extraordinary effect. And someone who we don't respect can say the same thing and it has no effect at all. Allah Almighty teaches us to respect the Holy Quran not for the Quran's sake, but for our own sake. It is so the effect of its teachings on us is more powerful. If we, out of carelessness, allow disrespect to find its way into our behavior, it undermines the influence we allow the teachings of the Quran to have on us. This is why respect for the physical copy of the Holy Quran is generally emphasized. Concerning sleeping with one's feet towards the Qibla, the promised Messiah ﷺ said that it is not permitted because it is contrary to respect. The questioner then said that it has not been prohibited in a hadith. The promised Messiah ﷺ replied that this is no line of reasoning. If a person places his feet on the Holy Quran and stands on it on the basis that it is not mentioned in hadith, then will it be permitted? Absolutely not. And Huzur quoted the verse of the Holy Quran wherein Allah Almighty says, "And whoso respects the sacred signs of Allah, that indeed proceeds from righteousness of hearts." Once, the promised Messiah ﷺ hit one of his sons, his beloved son Mirza Mubarak Ahmed, because a copy of the Holy Quran had been dropped because of his unmindfulness. Also, it's narrated that once a student put an ink pot on top of a copy of the Holy Quran. Seeing this, Hazrat Khalifatul Masih al-Awwal Raziyallahu Anhu became very angry and he said that, "My dear, if someone threw filth at your face, how would you feel?" The Holy Quran, he said, is the word of God Almighty. Always be mindful of its respect and do not place anything on top of it, but always keep this word above everything. Some people would place letters. It's narrated here that some people would place letters and other papers in the Holy Quran. But Hazrat Khalifatul Masih al-Awwal Raziyallahu Anhu very much disliked this. And he would say that the Quran is to be served. It is not our servant. Whatever method we use to dispose of a copy of the Holy Quran, we should be mindful that we do so in a respectful way. For example, during the time of Hazrat Usman Raziyallahu Anhu, when the copies of the Holy Quran were standardized in the dialect of the Quraysh, the copies of the Holy Quran written in different dialects of Arabic were disposed of by being burnt out of respect. When asked if it was permissible to dispose of the Holy Quran by burning it, the promised Messiah ﷺ replied that it is permissible. Hazrat Usman Raziyallahu Anhu also had some pages burned, and it depends on intention. Some opponents who have hatred against Islam burn copies of the Holy Quran with the intention of disrespect. The reality is that deeds are judged by motives. The way we dispose of a copy of the Holy Quran does not affect the honor of the Quran, but it affects the honor we have for it in our own hearts.